What would happen if the sun disappeared? The sun is the closest star to Earth. Only thanks to the sun, life as we know it exists. Please make sure you are subscribed before the video starts. Welcome to News Planet. Its rays of light reach the Earth and make it warm enough for living organisms to survive. Plants derive energy from sunlight and convert it into chemical energy through the process of photosynthesis. They absorb carbon dioxide from the air and use water and sunlight to produce glucose. This process also releases oxygen as a byproduct. Oxygen is essential for human beings as we breathe it in to live. And that's how you can do what you're doing right now. But what if the sun were to disappear? In this video, News Planet has decided to take a look into this situation. Are you trying to imagine what life would be like on Earth without our sun? Let's delve into this dark world. The distance to the sun is approximately 8.3 light minutes. Light travels at a speed of about 299,792 kilometers per second. I know what you're thinking. That's seriously fast. When we look deeper into the universe, we see galaxies that are millions or even billions of light years away. This means that we are essentially looking into the past because we are receiving the light that these galaxies emitted in a distant past. Can we then see our ancestors? Let's just focus on the sun. Nothing, absolutely nothing, can travel faster in the universe than light. Now that we know it takes about 8 minutes for sunlight to reach our planet and for us to see it, we also understand that if the sun were to disappear, it would be dark after 8 minutes. The sun's orbit around the Earth would also disappear within 8 minutes. The gravitational force exerted by the sun keeps the Earth in a stable orbit. If the sun were to stop burning, the gravitational force would gradually decrease, disrupting the balance in the Earth's orbit. Without the constant gravitational pull of the sun, the Earth's orbit would become unpredictable, and we might even collide with another celestial body. Your newly installed solar panels wouldn't be of much use then. It becomes dark. Yes, you were right. At least there is still some light from the moon reflecting the sunlight. This remaining light persists until the moon also disappears. After that, one by one, the planets vanish as well. Our eyes can still capture just enough light to see faintly through the stars that are much farther from our Earth. Plants cease to grow, decline, and eventually perish. Therefore, photosynthesis stops, and plants are no longer able to produce oxygen or serve as food. This doesn't sound good. But don't worry just yet. Humanity, animals, and all living beings on Earth would still have enough oxygen to survive for the next 1,000 years from that moment. Or perhaps shorter if you start panicking, so don't take too much air at once, please. There would be an even greater problem, and that is extreme cold. After the first week, the temperature on Earth would reach 32 degrees Fahrenheit or 0 degrees Celsius. It may not sound too cold, but after a few months, it would become so frigid that the only solution for us and all other living organisms would be to seek shelter as deep underground as possible. There, some warmth would still emanate from the Earth's core, but significant digging would be necessary. If there were no means of leaving the Earth, none of us would survive. In such a scenario, we can only hope that someone like Elon Musk has invented a way to escape the Earth. The low temperatures would lead to the freezing of oceans, lakes, rivers, and other bodies of water. Is there no more water then? Well, maybe you should defrost it then? Our entire ecosystem will be down from then on. Extreme cold can have consequences for us humanity such as hypothermia, freezing of body parts, and increased risks of injuries. The extreme cold would pose significant risks. Without the sun's warmth and the normal functioning of our ecosystem, survival would become extremely difficult for both humans and other living organisms. It is a bleak and challenging scenario to consider. Only the smallest organisms will remain unharmed. I hear you thinking, but we don't belong to that category. The oceans harbor a tremendous variety of microorganisms, including bacteria, plankton, and viruses. The water from the deepest parts of the ocean will not freeze for the first billion years. So for those living in the deepest parts of our oceans, you are safe. Who knows, after billions of years of traveling through the universe, our planet might encounter a new star that provides warmth and light, causing the ice covering the Earth to melt. Bacteria and microorganisms might still be alive at that time. The current scientific consensus is that all living organisms, including humans, share a common ancestor. This means that we are evolutionarily related to other forms of life, including bacteria. Oh man. So if this were to happen, humans would likely get a new chance on Earth. In the current condition of the sun, this scenario would result in less than 0. So don't worry, our sun is likely to stop providing warmth and light only in about 5 billion years. We still have plenty of time to find a second home to continue our lives. Let's discuss something in daylight next time. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. I'll see you next time at News Planet.